Welcome, folks, to True North Insight channel, and I'm Jill Davey, one of the Dharma teachers with True North Insight. The meditation tonight has a context to it. The folks that have joined in the Zoom room before this recorded part, we've been. Today is January 6th, and we've been sharing how the effects of what's happening in the world is January 6th, 2021, how that's affecting our hearts, minds, and bodies. And the theme earlier today was intended to be saying yes to life. And that topic came about because the night before, Tuesday, I was teaching on the gift of the compassionate no, saying no, and how that was a meditation for caregivers, and how having personal boundaries and when is it skillful, what comes up for us around saying no, and how important that is. And what stands out for me, one of the things that stands out is that whenever we're saying no to something, we're also saying yes to something else. When I say no, thank you for that invitation, but right now that feels overwhelming for me, or that's too much, or I don't think I can bring my whole self to that. When I say no, it's saying yes to self-compassion, saying no to others in a kind, compassionate way is in fact saying yes to something else, yes to a little more space, or as some people were talking about in our chat before, saying no to how much media I'm taking in is a way of saying yes to taking care of my heart and mind, and protecting the sense doors, which is very important. Yeah, so the topic tonight was exploring a little more of what it means to say yes to life, or turning towards this kind of radical acceptance of how things are. So there's a poem I'd like to share tonight. This is from, where's their name? Wait a sec, I have it here. What's your last name? It's Roshani. Yeah, that's all they have on their website is Roshani, but I thought I read before there was also a last name. I'll share the link below in the YouTube, and I'll also put it in the chat here after. So this poem doesn't really have a title, but the first line of it is "There is a brokenness" by Roshani. There is a brokenness out of which comes the unbroken, a shatteredness out of which blooms the unshatterable. There is a sorrow beyond all grief, which leads to joy, and a fragility out of whose depths emerges strength. There is a hollow space too vast for words, out of whose darkness we are sanctioned into being. There is a cry deeper than all sound, whose serrated edges cut the heart as we break open, to the place inside which is unbreakable and whole, while learning to sing. And there's another poet. I believe this poem was from Rosemary Witola Tromer. I'll have to look for the link. Where when I was thinking about still talking about this, saying yes to life, even though today is such a very painful day in our world. Uh, there's a poem that says, even now, even now, even now. And that's all the poem. It just keeps asking, even now, can I open to this moment even now? It's very powerful. And so even now we practice, even now we show up, even now we give kind attention to our being and to our world. Maybe more so now than ever. So let's get comfortable for our practice. Adjust your posture so that you're beginning with this saying yes to life by saying yes to paying attention to what your body needs. Adjust your posture. You can lay down if you need, standing. Viktor Frankl, who is also a Holocaust survivor from Auschwitz, wrote a book also called Yes to Life in Spite of Everything. And so as we're settling into our posture, bringing kindness to how we're supporting our body so that we can begin to bring the care that the world needs to ourselves. The Buddha said that there is no one worthier than ourselves, meaning all beings. Inviting a restfulness to your eyes so that we're not taking in more distraction. The eyes could be slightly opened and resting on a wall or downward to the floor, or the eyes could be closed. Inviting the forehead to become smooth and wide, so that any pressure in the area of the temples or contraction in the center of the forehead could have some space around it and soften or relax. And then feeling into the area of the jaw, the throat, the back of the neck. And this is an area where we can hold a lot of unspoken words, grief, fear. So just attending to any sensations that are showing here. And as the exhalation softens or lengthens a little bit, perhaps there's some softening or space with whatever is in this area of the body for you. And the sides of the neck lengthen and the shoulders can feel their heaviness, the weight of the bones, sliding shoulders down away from earlobes. Sliding that weight down through elbows into resting hands. If there's fear or grief in the tissues, the muscles, the cells of the neck and shoulders, can that have some space or softening, the sense of sliding or resting down into the hands or off the fingertips. Just like rain, warm rain across shoulders that drips off the fingertips. And feeling into the area of the heart center and belly center. What sensations are here for us now? There may be vibration or numbness or contraction. Infinite number of sensations. And even just feeling a sense that there's no sensations could also just be known as a sensation. And if it feels safe for your being in this moment, is it helpful to invite some softening? Some movement, some ease in these areas. So as the upper body relaxes a little bit, we may feel more weightedness through the hips, legs, and feet. Feel this reassuring ground of the present moment that's always here for us. Direct experience of the present moment is felt in this simple contact, texture, pressure, ground. And is it possible to allow yourself to rest into this support that's here? Allow yourself to receive the relationship with the ground. As we meet with the bodily experience of this moment, we can float the invitation, what's here right now? In the mind, the heart. These don't have to be words or fully formed thoughts. It's just a floating, an openness to meeting this moment. saying yes to the life that is here right now. So whatever is showing in sensations, in thoughts, in emotions, can I accept this? This is how it is. Can this be met? In this meeting with how things are, saying yes to life in this moment, an invitation to do this in a spacious way so that we can really meet the true nature of this moment, coming and going, conditioned, impermanent, not me and mine. So you can continue resting with this wider field of just being with the whole body, whole being, seeing thoughts and sensations, emotions arising and passing. If you feel like your nervous system needs a little more of an anchor tonight, you might want to attend a little more closely to an anchor, like feeling the sensations of the hands or the feet, or the sensations of your breath coming and going. And of course, at times the mind will get caught and pick up a story, and that's part of the experience of meditation. And can we include the awareness of noticing when this has happened? And just feeling your anchor again, whether it's the whole body or one of the other anchors of hands, feet, or breath. into this grounded, present acceptance of present moment, we bring and cultivate the practice of self-compassion, bringing care and kindness to this, our most intimate life partner, our own heart, mind, body. So that we can be agents of wisdom and kindness and love in the world. So if you choose still attending, spacious, kind attention, and internally, silently repeating these wishes or phrases. May I appreciate my being. May I appreciate my being. May I be gentle with myself. May I be gentle with myself. May I attend to my own fear or grief. May I attend to my own fear or grief. And so now you could silently repeat these phrases or other phrases that resonate for you and touch whatever is showing up for you in this present moment. What needs attending? What needs care? Saying yes to even this, even now, even now. And from this kind relationship of saying yes to how this present moment is unfolding, flowing, impacting our own being, we can deeply connect with and understand the suffering of others. And we extend and open our heart minds to all those who are suffering in so many ways. And feel the heart being stirred, the quivering of the heart in response to this suffering, with the wish, may all beings be safe from harm. May all beings be well and protected in body and mind. May all beings open to happiness and safety. May all beings everywhere be free from suffering. And if you could, there's an invitation here to just stay resting with your open heart awareness as you hear these three sounds, hearing these bells and their vibration rippling out, extending these heart wishes. When the third sound ends, gently ending your practice in the way that you choose. So if you've joined us on the YouTube recording, there's links down below for the poem that I referenced, and also to support myself or True North Insight if as you're able. Be well and be safe. Thank you.